talking about The Wolf Among Us Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors today, and Sean and I are going to try really hard not to spoil anything for you, but I feel like we're going to end up doing that anyway.
I'm supposed to just believe you.
Oh god, this is gonna be tough, but let's just do it anyway, shall we?
I am sweating just thinking about it. I don't know if it's this
it's probably the chewy.
Yeah, it could be this. It could be that I'm just concerned about spoiling it for people who haven't had a chance to dive into it yet. What you want to do, of course, is first play The Wolf Among Us Episode 1, Faith, and then go into Episode 2, because if you just go into Episode 2, I'm not even sure you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to anyway, because you're in the middle of a story. And as the name implies, Smoke and Mirrors, things are not necessarily what they seem. So when we start off Episode 2, we are once again reunited with Bigby Wolf.
He's so dreamy.
He is a dreamy specimen.
But he looks terrible right now. He is just run down. He's gone through so much hell. He's got bags under his eyes. I feel so bad for him, and I just want to take care of him. And
so how did you play this one? Because as we know, with Telltale games, we could choose through our various actions and in dialogue to either go the noble way or go the angry way.
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
And I felt that in this game, there are times when it really wants us to be good and noble, and then there are times when it really wants to make us quite angry and make Bigby angry by extension, because Bigby is not a very friendly person necessarily.
Not a patient person, no. But he has a reputation of being physical, and even though I've put the brakes on that with my character, everyone around still assumes that I'm going to be that way, which is infuriating to me, because you know when you're trying to be good, you're trying to be so good, and everyone just still puts that stamp on you. It's that stigma that sticks with you. That's what happens with Bigby, so your patience is tried along with him.
And people are already worried about your conduct.
I felt like this game was going to maybe teeter off for me a little bit. I felt like it was going to lose its luster off the top because I was so excited to play the first episode, and it was so surprising and so wonderful, and I love the story so much.
And it was so different as well.
And it was so different. That's so true. But it still held me. Not in the same way the first episode did. I was a little annoyed that it took so long to come out. A little annoyed with that, especially if you purchase a season's pass. You kind of just want the next episode to come a little sooner. We've waited over 2 months for this. But outside of those things, the story itself is still enough to hold me. It's still enough for me to recommend this, absolutely.
2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
It's not quite as long or as in-depth or as varied as Episode 1 was, but Episode 2 continues with the story. It's got a few twists in there, a few surprises, and a big shocker of an ending. Marissa, what are you giving The Wolf Among Us, Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors?
Still has me hooked. I'm giving it a 9.
I'm giving it a 9.5.